Hey, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with a video today. No intro, but Alabama breaking news. We got it. We got our new offensive coordinator, hiring Tommy Rees as the new offensive coordinator. Tommy Rees was the Notre Dame offensive coordinator from 2020 up until this past season. So 20, 21, 22 for the past 3 seasons. He was their passing game coordinator, offensive coordinator, however you want to look at it, quarterbacks coach. Um, he basically ran the offense. He did it all. He did play in the NFL. He was a former quarterback at Notre Dame, his alma mater. Um, he was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Washington Redskins um, in May of 2014. He was waived a few days after. Um, Now, in the 2015 college football season, he was actually hired by the Northwestern Wildcats as an offensive grad assistant for the 2015 season. And then after that, he went to California and he was an offensive assistant for the San Diego Chargers. So this is a guy that has had to build his way up. It didn't work out so much in the NFL after his career at Notre Dame, which was actually really, really good at Notre Dame. You know, he had 600 completions for 1,001 passing attempts. He had a 59 completion percentage, over 7,000 yards, 61 touchdowns, 37 picks, all within 4 years. And he actually, if you go back and look at it, he was on the Notre Dame team. He was under Brian Kelly, of course. He only started 2 games in 2012, but Notre Dame that year, if you remember, it was Notre Dame that Alabama had beat for the national title game. So he kind of knows Nick Saban pretty well, I guess. He wasn't the quarterback in that title game. I can't even remember who it was exactly. It kind of slips my mind. I could joke and say it was Ian Book because it seemed like Ian Book was around for quite a while at Notre Dame, doesn't it? But no, Tommy Rees played at Notre Dame, grew up Notre Dame, all of that. He was their offensive coordinator the past couple years, including this past season. And now he has a chance to prove himself that he can be great at a higher institution with the University of Alabama and the Alabama Crimson Tide. So Alabama, again, hiring Tommy Rees as a new offensive coordinator. I said this. I know I said this at some point. You can go back and find it, timestamp it. But did I not say anybody would be an upgrade over Bill O'Brien? Anybody at all? Well, we got someone else. Bill O'Brien's going back to the Patriots. Tommy Rees, he's coming to Alabama. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. It's going to be interesting considering Bryce Young is entering the draft this year, and we got to have a quarterback battle in Tuscaloosa between Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe. I'm super excited. I love new hires on the coaching staff for Alabama when it happens. This is one, though, where I think there's a lot of pressure at this position because you're saying you lost a championship to Georgia. You saw Georgia go 15-0, win back-to-back, and put themselves up as the standard of college football now. Alabama can still prove that they are the standard in college football. They can prove that they're still one of the greats by winning a championship this next season. And we got a whole offseason to talk about it. We got a whole season ahead of us. But you talk about all this, This is a big move. This is a key piece to that formula if you want to go win a championship this year after losing Will Anderson and Bryce Young. If you want to have a down year or a rebuilding year and somehow pull this magic off, Tommy Rees got to come in, got to do something, and make the right play calls, make the right decision at quarterback, make the right decision with every other position group on the field, offensive line and, um, wide receiver, running back, all that stuff. But Alabama fans, I want to hear from you. What do you think of Tommy Rees as the new offensive coordinator? Again, coached at Notre Dame, played at Notre Dame too. For 4 years, and he was an undrafted free agent. He was signed by the Redskins. He was released a week after being on the team. Just never worked out in the professional field, but he knows college football. He knows quarterbacks. He knows the offense. And I say he knows quarterbacks. That's a big deal for Alabama this year with Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe at the quarterback battle. It's going to be up to Nick Saban, but Tommy Rees can coach these guys up and make the right calls to ultimately help these young men have success. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Jesus loves you. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, folks, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. I love you guys. Roll Tide.